Check out Strictly Street on YouTube. Hell yeah, bro.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a new video for y'all. So today I'm gonna show y'all some runs from this past weekend. Sorry that I didn't post them earlier in the week. I just kind of forgot. I never filmed like an intro or an outro for the video, so I just kind of forgot about it. And I thought about it tonight, and so I was like, well, let me go ahead and make an intro and outro. That way I can at least get something posted for y'all. But we do also have kind of some big news about this weekend that I'll talk about at the end of the video. But got to run the gray Audi RS3 again, so got to run him again finally. Wasn't the outcome that I wanted, but still got to run him, so that was good. Got to run the Hellcat that I ran in Dallas, the purple one, with just the lower pulley and stock tune. And ran that cammed 6th gen again. He is on E85 now, so I got another run in with him. And trying to think, oh, and then I ran that M4 again, so the BMW M4. And trying to think who else I ran. I might have ran some other cars. I'm not sure. If I missed any cars, I'm sorry, but y'all will see them in the video. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and go over, or let me go ahead and show y'all the runs, and then we'll go over the runs afterwards. Alright, guys, so there you have it. Got some pretty good runs in. So the Audi didn't really go the way that I wanted it to. The 50 roll was clean for me. But I did have to shift that whole night. I did have to shift it myself. But the next day I went over to the guy that tunes my trans. I went over to his house, and he made some adjustments, and I think we finally got the trans dialed in again, because it hasn't hit limiter since we adjusted it last. So we should be good now. But the 50 roll was clean with the RS3. He just flat out beat me. And then we did a 40, and then on the 40, I think it spun. The car hit limiter. I shifted, and I shifted a little late, so it hit limiter. And then when it went to the next gear, so when it went to third gear, the trans slipped. So as soon as I heard that, I let out. I don't want to blow the trans up, and I kind of thought maybe the trans was already on its way out, but after we adjusted the tune the next day, we got it kind of straightened out. So I think the trans is still in good shape. And then trying to think, we ran the Hellcat. So the Hellcat, we did 50s and 160s. So those were really good runs, as always, just like it was last time. Real good runs, pretty close. And he got me on most of them, and I think I got him maybe on the 60. But they were still all really, really close. And then I ran the BMW M4, so we did a 40 roll. And I was out in front of him until probably about 130, 140. And then he just works his way around me. So that's kind of to be expected. M4s have pretty good top end, same with the Audis. Those turbo cars just have really good top end. So I was happy that I kept up with them that long, especially because I spun pretty bad and still kind of got out on them. So if I would have dead hooked from a 40, I maybe could have held him off to 160, maybe. But it still would have been really, really close regardless. And then ran the head cam 6 gen. So he's on the 85 now. So I have a general idea on how much timing he's running. But I still did manage to get him. I'm not sure if his heads are actually ported or not. He was told that they are, but he doesn't really know for sure. And I'm not sure either. I was talking to the guy that actually tunes this car, and he was saying that he doesn't think that the heads are actually ported, but I don't know. And I think honestly that's all I can really remember running. So I'm making this video the same night I made the intro, so if I missed any runs, I'm sorry. But just wanted to show y'all some runs. Let's go over what we got going on this weekend real quick. So I came to the shop mainly just to wipe the car down. It's really, really dirty or dusty, so I wanted to wipe it down. That way it was somewhat clean. But basically, there is a 6 gen that I actually ran probably at least a year ago, probably longer, probably about 2 years ago, from San Antonio that I ran before. So it's white. If y'all are OGs to the channel, y'all probably know which one I'm talking about, but it's from San Antonio. I ran him when I was on my MSD manifold. He was still on stock manifold, and it was a really, really close race. I beat him, but not by much, maybe half a car or so. So he actually did a high ram recently. So ever since he did the high ram, I wanted to run him, just to see. But really, the whole reason why this run is even happening is because there's this Instagram page that is called SATX Street Racing or something like that, and they posted a picture of my car and Taylor's car, which is the white 6 gen from San Antonio. They posted a picture of both our cars together, and they said, going down this weekend, who do y'all got? Which I had no prior knowledge that I was supposed to be running him this weekend, but they posted that, and so I didn't really think much of it at first. But then whoever runs that page says, I got $500 on the white car, who wants to bet? So once I saw that, I was like, okay, now this has my interest. So I said, I'll take that bet. And so I'm supposed to run this white 6 gen for $500. Now the bet isn't between me and the owner of the 6 gen. It's between me and whoever runs that page. So I messaged him the other day, and I basically just asked him, I was like, hey man, are we still gonna run for the 500? Like, if I were to win, are you actually gonna pay me? Because I kind of heard some things about him. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and ask him beforehand. That way, that way things just don't kind of get out of hand when it comes time to race. So I was like, hey man, if I actually win, are you actually gonna pay up? And really didn't get a response. So I kind of called him out on his BS, and he didn't like that. So kind of talk shit back and forth. It is what it is. But so I mean, honestly, I don't even know if the bet is still gonna happen or not, because I asked him multiple times, and he never would answer his question. It's literally a yes or no question. Are we still betting or not? And he would not answer the question. So I'm gonna message him again tomorrow, which will be Friday, and I'm gonna ask him one more time. I'm gonna say, hey man, is the bet still on? If you don't say anything today, then the bet's off. And I feel like he's not gonna say anything. That way he can get out of having to pay the money if I were to win. But we'll have to see. Regardless, I'm still gonna run the 6th-gen because I want to run them. I want to see how it goes. I'm always down to compare my car with other high ram 6-gens, with really other 6-gens in general, but high ram 6-gens especially. So I still want to run them, and I think he still wants to run me. He doesn't have a drag pack, so he's gonna borrow a drag pack. That way, hopefully he doesn't have any traction issues. So the run's still gonna happen. It's gonna happen this Saturday. Not gonna say what time. We're gonna try to keep it low key, really just between me and him, and then I will post the runs whenever we get those done. And honestly, hopefully the guy still says the bet is still on, because that was really the whole reason why I was actually gonna go to San Antonio this weekend. Because honestly, I could use $500. I mean, $500. I don't make a lot of money, so $500 is a decent amount to me. I could use that on tires or something. So, and I do plan on, you know, buying more parts, so that could go towards new parts too. So we'll just have to see. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the runs that y'all just saw, and then I also hope y'all look forward to this weekend, because I know I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I will definitely post that next week for sure. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.